What's up, everyone? It's TurnerFan77, and I'm back with a new video today. And in this video, it's my State of the Union on comic books. Anybody that knows me, that really knows me, knows I have two loves: collecting movies and comic books. While I'm a physical media collector for movies, I have slowly went to digital reading comic books because one, comic books are expensive, and two, the space where I live, I don't have a whole lot of room, so it really helps, and I can read my comics on my iPad anywhere and not have to worry about damaging them. So before we jump into all that, I'll give you a little background on my collecting history. I'm 45 years old. Damn, I'm old. And I have probably been reading comics 35 years. I remember reading comics when I was a kid. I remember reading some old Fantastic Fours, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, X-Men. But I really started collecting in the early 90s. When I got to be a teenager, I was able to go to comic book shops. In the 90s, there was you could throw a rock and hit a comic book shop. They were everywhere. So I started buying comics then. I remember buying comics, grocery store, drugstore, bookstore, just everywhere. So I ended up, at one point, I had probably 22, 23 long boxes of comics, and then maybe 10, 15 short boxes. That's a lot of fucking comics, okay? So as I got older, I started having kids, and you need the room, you need the money. So I slowly started selling off all my issues. Kind of sucked, but that's okay, because I went from collecting single issues to waiting for them to be collected in trades, which I'll get to in a second. Collecting trades, I thought, okay, I don't have to buy them every month. I buy them every 6 months in the collected format, anywhere between $9.99 to $30. In my mind, I was trying to justify, you gotta be saving space. Don't have to buy weekly books. So I did that. And then slowly but surely, I was running out of room for all the trades and hardcovers because I was buying those like crazy. I'd be like, okay, since I'm not buying, I can buy extra trades or extra books I don't normally read. So I was having just tons and tons of trades and hardcovers. So what I did then was I sold those off. And then around that time is when Comixology showed up on the scene. And if you don't know who Comixology is, it's an app on your phone, computer, tablet, where you read comics digitally. I was like, okay, do I want to do this? I was kind of hesitant, but I said, heck with it. I'm just going to do it, okay? So I went all in digital. But then I quickly found out that the prices of the comics are the same, because a brand new comic nowadays, if you go to a comic book shop, $4.99, $5, sometimes all the way up to $10 for one issue, 32 pages, 42 pages, whatever, and it has ads, okay? And that can get real expensive real quick, just like collecting movies. Day one, you pay $25, $30 for one movie. This is the equivalent to that of buying a physical copy of a comic. So I was hesitant. I still did it, but I didn't read as much because I didn't want to spend that much, because I didn't have nothing in my hand to hold. And don't laugh, new comic book smell. I love new comic book smell. I didn't have that with digital comics. So okay, let me rewind a little bit. I read digitally, and some issues I did buy physically, like my Miles Morales Spider-Man, or any Spider-Man book I would buy, because I love Spider-Man. And I was buying Image comic books too, because I love what Image was doing, independent creators, fresh ideas. not the same recycled superhero stuff. So, fast forward a little bit, I was doing that for a little while. Then all of a sudden, Marvel comes up with their all you can read platform called Marvel Unlimited, which I was like, oh great, you know, $9.99 a month, and you can read. They have so much on there, and then the plus side is you can read new books 3 months after the publishing date, which is fantastic. I mean, 3 months goes by like that in publishing time. It's here before you know it. And every Monday they update their app with new books and new releases. So there's always something fresh on there and current. So yeah, that's $9.99 a month. So I subscribe, love that app. And then shortly after that, DC launches their app. Their app, you had comics, and then they integrated some of their TV shows and stuff, and that didn't work out too well for them. But they kept their comic section, and that was $7.99 a month. I was like, that's even cheaper, great. But the publishing window was 6 months. So if a comic was published next Tuesday, because DC comics come out on Tuesday, 6 months from then, it would hit the app. That kind of sucks, but I got used to it. For $7.99, I'm not gonna bitch. I bitched at first, but I'm used to it. I still enjoy fresh comics. And so yeah, then just recently they added DC Infinite Ultra, weird ass title, where you pay a little bit more. I think they're doing it in a yearly subscription. It's like $100 and some. I think it's about to expire, the early offer. But for the $100 a year, you get 1 month. If a comic's published on Tuesday, 1 month later it hits the app. Which, damn, that is good. That is really good. I hope they offer a monthly subscription plan for it, because I can't drop $100 on it. If I could, I would. So there's that option. Then you have Comixology Unlimited, and that is, again, just the app on your phone, just like the DC Marvel. And they have like a subscription service too. I think it's $5.99. And if you buy your comics digitally through the app, you get like 10% off or 5% off cover price, which is nice. Also about Comixology, they have great sales. Like, they have one going on where you can get image books, recent hit image books, 99 cents an issue. And if you subscribe to Comixology Unlimited, you get 10% off of that. So 88 cents an issue, 89 cents, or whatever it turns out to be. It's fantastic. So yeah, that's my quick little history of how I read my comics. But like I said, I still do some physical media or physical comics because, again, I have to have something in my hand at some point. So right here are a stack of trades that I need to read still. I have the last 4, let's see here, 4 trades of The Walking Dead. I'm on this one currently. There's this one, and then the final one. This is a thicker one. But see, these retail. This one was $16.99. But yeah, you can find them cheap sometimes. They run deals on at Barnes & Noble or any online retailer. Always runs deals on trades. And this is another one I need to get to. Gideon Falls. This has been recommended to me before. Got the first trade. Haven't started it yet. And then I got first trade I did the class. I've read this one, but I want to reread it because I don't remember anything that happened, and I've heard nothing but great things. Volume 2 of Deadly Class, and Volume 3 of Deadly Class. Now, I have like 4 more volumes of Deadly Class trades in my Comixology account digitally, so when I finish these, I'm going to jump over to my iPad and read them there. So, all in all, I like digital comics because you can get them cheaper on sales, because Comixology always runs sale on Marvel, DC books. and Image Books. Boom Books. Boom is a great studio, along with Image and Boom. I think are my two favorite publishers. And also, I'm trying to think what else. I'm starting to ramble. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But hey, if you like comic book movies and you want better stories than what you're seeing on the big screen, because the stories that have been put on the big screen come from these comic books, and the stories are always better in the comic books. The source material will always be better. Very rarely will you come across something that TV show or movie is better than the source material. I haven't came across it yet, and I've been reading comics, like I said, for 35 years. So with that said, I want to do a quick promotion. This Monday, 9 Central, I'm starting a new show, and my co-host is going to be David, aka the 4K Lowdown. What a great guy. And we're going to be doing a show called Comic Talk. I'm a little nervous because I'll be hosting and David will be the co-host, because usually we're vice versa. He does all the talking, all the legwork. So as the title suggests, we're doing nothing but talking comics. We're talking DC, Marvel, Image, Boom, Dark Horse. There's all kinds of comics we'll be talking. But the very first issue of Comic Talk, I'll be interviewing David about why he likes comic books and what's making him read comic books. So, and that's going to be this Monday, November 20. Go check my calendar real quick. November 21st. Okay. So yeah, 9 Central on my YouTube channel. So guys, please tune in if you like comic books. If you don't like comic books, tune in anyway. You might learn something about some comic books. But hey, remember, hit the like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on, and above all that other stuff, please be kind to one another, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.